Hey everybody, Joffrey the Giant here with another Albuquerque YouTuber. This is Kevin from Crafty Coaster. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your channel before we get started with coffee?
So, Crafty Coaster is an Albuquerque-based YouTube channel that does beer reviews from the craft brewing industry, and we also do coffee reviews from small coffee roasters. We want to support that industry because it's huge here, and I think it's something everybody should know about.
It's a big part of like what creates a positive atmosphere in the city, right?
Correct.
It's a place to hang out.
Correct.
So he does travel a little bit. Like he just came from my old neck of the woods, from Sweetwater Brewery, for example, some other places in Georgia. But he's definitely focused on showing what's going on, the community that builds up around beverage in Albuquerque. So he had never had a Bulletproof coffee.
Never.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. So what I'd like you to do before I tell you about Bulletproof coffee is to ask you to take a healthy swig. Okay, healthy swig. Here we go. Now I don't know if you, the viewer, know what Bulletproof coffee is. Well, let's get a first reaction. What's it taste like? What are you drinking?
It's creamy. You can taste the coffee, but it tastes like butter.
It tastes like butter. Okay.
It tastes like butter.
Okay. So Bulletproof coffee, it kind of became a fad a few years ago, especially like for breakfast. And basically, you're drinking coffee and fat. So there's always coconut oil, in this case, at Napoli Coffee, which is where we are. Napoli Coffee on Manal. They use MCT oil, which is extracted from coconuts, and then a big chunk of butter. Wow. It is indeed butter. You're drinking coffee with a bunch of butter in it.
You can feel it.
Yeah, for sure. You do actually feel it. Let's take another swig, because, it's meaty.
That is the stout of coffee.
Yeah, that's actually a really good way of putting it. So, it sticks to your ribs.
Yeah.
The idea behind Bulletproof coffee is that you're going to get, it's a good way of taking in some fat in the morning. You don't necessarily have to eat some carbs, and it'll stick with you all day. The caffeine will hit your system a little slower. But basically, you've ingested, a goodly bit of fat. It'll stick to your ribs, and you won't really need to eat. You'll have energy until, maybe lunchtime or a little after. That's the idea. I think it's delicious.
It is. Surprisingly, I would have never thought that butter in coffee would have worked, but it works.
Yeah.
It works well.
They blended it. They put it in a blender, which is why it's so aerated, but you don't have to do that. You can just stir it with a spoon.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure it's really well, aggressively stirred.
Yeah,
you don't want the little globules. But the coconut oil, for me, is what really does it as far as, the finish. The flavor finish and all that.
And it's got a mouthfeel on it that's very smooth, buttery.
Yeah.
You don't have some of the bitter coffee flavors that I've seen in the past from other mochas and lattes or so.
Yeah. And actually, it coats your mouth. You feel the butter, just all up in your mouth. That's just a lot of fun.
It is fun. It is fun. I'm gonna have to try that one again.
So I didn't tell them what was in it on purpose because I wanted to see that reaction because it is if you've never had Bulletproof coffee.
I wish you could see it.
Yeah. It's all foamy and all that. You can't really see anymore.
Yeah.
I only have my little cell phone. Yeah. Kevin's got a good setup. He's even got an editor over on his channel. So.
Yes, I am blessed. Crafty Coaster has come to where we are today because of Daniel from Aerial Frog, and big shout out to him. Crafty Coaster wants to be involved with this community, and that's what both of us are into.
Yeah.
Which is what made me reach out to Joffrey. I see he's got a soft spot in his heart for the Bucanas.
Yeah. Well, and that's I guess we're at the point of the video now where we talk a little bit about positivity and tell you guys that both of us have a mission of finding what's lovely in Albuquerque and pushing it. It's not fake. That's real. That's finding the lovely stuff and pushing it. We should be doing that in all aspects of our lives. And I, for one, want to do that where I live. And when I saw that Kevin did that too on his channel, of course we're going to collaborate.
Of course. Yeah, and that's, like I said, and that's why I reached out. Guys, you've got to come down to Albuquerque. There's so many beautiful things here that we're so willing to share. We get such a negative outlook sometimes on the internet and on news, and it's not all that. It really isn't, and I'm sure you're seeing that.
Yeah. How many years have you lived in Albuquerque?
I got here in '93.
Yeah.
And I spent time on the base and moved out to Rio Rancho.
Okay.
And been here ever since. I don't think I've ever worked in Rio Rancho, always in Albuquerque. So
yeah, cool. It's funny how you can be a transplant for your whole life, really. But you can better believe that we're gonna engage with this town and and find what's awesome about it. And cool thing about this town is like Napoli here, this coffee shop. It's not in like a district where with bars and coffee shops and cool restaurants. A bunch of those districts exist, but then scattered all throughout town, you have cool little spots that it's great to hang out, to work, socialize, whatever.
Yeah, little places to gather.
Yeah. So we're going to bring this video to a close. Big part of this video is check out his channel. Secondary part is check out Bulletproof Coffee if you've never had this. You can find recipes online, easy enough to make. We buy these big tubs of coconut oil over at Costco, and we have several uses for that, but one of them is definitely this coffee. So not only should you like this video and press the bell and share this video, you should also head over to his channel where he will be doing, we're going to do another collab where I think mostly we'll be talking about me. So definitely check it out.
All right.
Cheers.
Thank you for having me.